welcome to our channel, ThreeThickNThin. I'm one of your hosts, Jay. We got Nani.
And I'm AK.
She might be anywhere. And then we have AK down below. Okay, so we are actually going to do our sip and chat. I've already started sipping because I did a video on my Hennessy Sangria. Don't forget to check it out. You might forget because I didn't post it, but I'll post it again. And when I do, check it out. And we are yes. We're actually going to talk today about, we have a lot of people that are single because they don't know how to shoot their shot. They don't know how to tell the person that they like or they have a crush on that, hey, I'm digging you. So we're actually just going to have a small conversation about that. And we're just going to tell you guys people we shot our shot with that maybe was a hit or miss, or the tips that you can use to properly shoot your shot. Cool. All right, ladies, who wants to go first?
Disclaimer, we are all single and we are not professionals.
Who's single?
That part.
Who's single? I'm single. You're right. You're right. Go ahead. What was you saying?
I had to drink to that because I
yes.
Right?
Oh, we're being rude. Sorry. I'm drinking my Hennessy Sangria that has apples and limes, Hennessy red wine, and some juices. Nani, baby, what you got?
I have red wine.
And I got some rosé.
Okay, so we're all having wine. We're all some bougie bitches. Love it.
Today we be bougie.
And only today. All right, so who wants to go first?
I think all three of us have shoot our shot, shot our shoots, whatever.
Is there a proper way to shoot your shot? Like, do you guys think that women shouldn't shoot their shot towards men, or only men get to shoot their shot? Like, what do you guys think?
At this point, everybody just shoot their shot. My brother said, you never know. I forgot. Okay.
Apparently you never know.
Well then. Was that your older brother or your younger brother?
It was my older brother. Oh, shoot your shot. You never know what you'll make unless you try to shoot. Something like that.
I think you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take.
Yeah. But yeah, so I have no problem shooting my shot, but I don't shoot it often.
And when you do, you get it right in the do you shoot your shot and get it in, or what?
Sometimes it just airball. Yeah. And it's like, you know what? That might have been a blessing. So let's just keep it moving.
True.
And how do you deal with that kind of rejection? Because I think that's the hardest part about shooting your shot is the rejection that follows through, right? That's why you may not even shoot it at all.
Yeah. I don't think it bothers me.
It doesn't bother you?
No, not really. Because it's not like I'm so into the person. If I'm shooting my shot, it's probably a stranger that I've seen on Facebook or some dating site. So I know nothing about them. And it's just me basically sending them a gift, the shoot your shot. That's all I got. Like, yeah, you've done it.
So I kind of want to take a shift on this conversation, if that's okay with you too, but I want to answer first. I know, runaway train, but I want to answer first. The shooting of the shots. Yes. I have shot and failed. I have, as y'all know, I think that you have to think about if this person is someone that's really worth your time and energy. And as long as you're not going to be embarrassed or hurt by the fact they may not feel the same, then do it. You know how fragile you really are. If you all that whole shit about, shoot it and see what happens. Let me tell you something. If I shoot my shot at Michael B. Jordan or somebody and they don't hit me back, I'm feeling the whole way. I think you should shoot your shot. How? In the club.
Okay.
Wait, sorry, what's the question?
What's the question?
Wait,
shoot your shot or not?
I'm ready to switch the topic because I want to talk about online dating, if that's okay.
But you didn't even get the answer the shoot the shot part.
Shoot your shit.
Yeah, I be shooting, I be shotting, it happens, it don't. I'm still single, so it ain't that great.
Do you know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about online dating. That's what I want to talk about. Can we talk about online dating? We're talking about shooting shots. Let's turn this around to online dating. What sites are you on? What sites are out there? which ones do you feel the most successful? Is it the ones that you have to pay for to be successful, or can you do the free trial versions? And is it worth it? Now that we're in the world of COVID, is it best for you to go online to find love? Can you still find it in the supermarket? Can you still find it on the bus if you're taking the bus? I ain't taking the bus. You know, just basically what, no offense to those y'all taking the bus, but y'all taking the bus. Wear your mask. Make sure you get vaccinated if you're taking the bus. That shit is rough. But yeah, that's my question. Online dating, is it successful? What sites are you on? Should you pay? Is this the only way to go? And how long will we be dating like this?
I have a couple of answers.
Good.
I've always been an online dater.
Ooh.
Because
pre-COVID, right? Pre-COVID?
Yes, definitely pre-COVID. Because I like to travel. So online dating is good for me because it gets me out of wherever. I just don't stay here. Yeah, definitely. And I like to travel. Like it just, you know, it doesn't matter if I'm traveling by bus, by train, by plane, like, you know, I like to be out there. So that works for me. I also like my space. I realized I like my space, and online dating and distance allows for that. I don't actually meet a lot of men in my city, so online dating helps with that. I don't even know how to, like, I don't even know what website. I think once upon a time I did Black People Meet. Other than that, I don't really do apps. Oh, I'm on BLK right now, but
holla at her.
Sorry?
I was telling her. Holla at her.
And yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's
okay.
I hope I answered all your questions.
You did. Nani?
I'm 50-50. Before COVID, it was in person. What are you making that face for?
It should be 100%. No. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Before COVID, it was in person. Now, since COVID, it's been more online. I think I did, like, before COVID, I think I tried Plenty of Fish, but that was a fail.
Yeah, can I interject really quickly about POF? So I thought POF was the new Tinder. I thought that was like for people who wanted to like get it in, and you look for people in your area that wanted to get it in with you. I thought that was like more of a Tinder-ish.
I didn't know that.
Tinder-ish. Yeah, Plenty of Fish. I thought it was like a more casual way of dating. I thought it was like that.
No? Never heard that.
Nobody asked for panties or nudes when you was on Plenty of Fish?
I mean, they ask for that on any dating site.
Hey, because your shit is hot, and I agree.
I said before, we are all on BLK, and I feel like the quality of men might be a little bit better, but the consistency is still like not there, and maybe that's because the interest isn't all the way there. I don't know what it is. But
the difference is depending on the men that's there and what they're looking for, because there's so many women that it's just like, let me just swipe to the next one. Mm-hmm. You know, like the options there's just so many, and all you're seeing is a pretty face or, you know, a really nice feature before you even get to know the person, then realize, trash, next.
So many men that don't write anything in the little about me section, but I will read that. Like, I mean,
that is a determining factor for me. If I'm going to be talking to somebody, it's like, did you write a bio? Like, can I get to know you a little bit before I just know your face? Because if your grammar is horrible, but you look real nice, like that's not gonna last very, you know, it's not gonna go very far.
Just put a hooked on phonics and you straight. Listen, you both can grab, a reading rainbow book, and you could upgrade this nigga like within a week.
Oh yes, I'm gonna just turn into Beyonce. I'm trying to let me upgrade you.
Stop blocking your blessings, sis. Get a reading book. Get a little book from when you was in 5th grade and help this nigga out. The whole point of you have to uplift your man. If he can't read,
uplift.
Read.
Well, he ain't my man. That's the problem. So
help the man.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Exactly.
You're right. Because
what about you, Jay?
Huh? What?
Oh, you silent now?
Oh, this is about Moa. Okay, you want me to talk about online dating? I haven't done much of it. I think it's all bullshit. Sorry. I think that everybody, not everybody, that's not nice, Jay. I think that the majority of people are just on there because right now this is the season with the way that the world is. And the same way you find losers in the street is the same way you're going to find losers online. And I think you'll find it more so because it's easier for them to pretend online and because they're not in front of you. So I think that online dating is very dangerous. I think that it's dangerous to your mental. I think it's dangerous to your inner peace because you may find someone that you really like and then it may be a flop. And then something that you thought was beautiful may actually be horrible. I, under the direction of these two, everyone, let me look into the camera. Under the direction of these two, I downloaded BLK. I joined it. I paid for it. I want my money back. I can't get it back. And I had 4,000 matches in 3 days. I actually took the time to go through about 3,000 of them. And out of the 3,000,
it was like a job hunt.
Facts. I was checking resumes. I was getting ready to set up interviews. And it was just like, you know, like their bios were like, 420, I like weed. You like weed? Bitches send nudes. Like it was just like the dumbest shit you could ever fucking imagine. Like you're not gonna walk up to me in the street and ask me if I have nudes. You're not gonna walk up to the street and ask me the dumb shit that you putting in your bio. I think people just doing it because they're bored and because this is the new way. I think that if you're paying,
well, that's what they really about.
Which sucks, and avoid them, sis. If you
like
exactly.
weed.
I think that's okay to be 420 friendly, but if the whole thing, if your picture is weed clovers, or if it's the weed leaf, and every picture is you smoking a spliff, you don't do nothing else. You don't got Netflix.
Netflix. That's something.
You don't do nothing else. Well, smoke. If that's what your future is, that's what you want your future to be, sister. Go for it. Swipe right. Right is like, left is no. I just don't. I don't really like them.
You're not an online dating person. You don't have the patience nor the
I don't
stamina to actually like look through.
Sis, don't come for my stamina.
When you match, I have no problem reaching out. Like I have no problem sending the first message. I don't do it all the time, but I do it. You be like, all right, what's next? I match with you.
I don't like it. I think you're better. You know what I think is a great online dating tool? Facebook. I think that some of your perfect matches are right on your Facebook. I think that it's some friends that you know, or people that know your friends, and at least you have somewhat of a link to them, and you can even do a background check on them because your friends are mutual. Facebook, ladies and gentlemen. No, don't ask me that. Before you ask me some crazy shit.
You brought it up.
Okay, well, with that being said, have you tried the Facebook dating site?
I heard that's out now. Has anyone had any success with that? Has anybody even looked at it and tried it?
No.
You know what? I'm going to share my screen and we're going to set me up right now. Let's set me up on Facebook dating.
No, we're not setting you up with nothing.
No.
I can't find love?
Nah, you straight. We set up Nani. Nani goes first.
What about you?
She's the oldest. I'm the baby.
That doesn't mean nothing, yo. Oh, just a little tip too. After you've matched with somebody and you've exchanged numbers, video chat them.
Yes. And make sure their lips are moving when you talk, like, wow, wow, wow. Make sure the lips are talking. Don't have it just camera off. Don't do that. Because I've seen catfish. These some dumbass people out here. How the fuck you sending money to somebody you ain't never video chatted with? These people stupid. Don't be stupid, sis. Or bro.
People send money.
I have been stupid a couple times.
What was that, Nani? Come back again.
Your Cash App still dry?
So what Nani meant to say was, what she meant to say, because let me tell you something about me. I'm real to the end, baby. And so what she's basically saying is that I sent money to a charity through Cash App. And I got taken for a ride. And I claim it on my taxes as a charity. Totally cool. It's okay. You can't support every fucking charity. You gotta be careful. That's what she meant to say. Continue, Nani.
AK, what were you saying?
I don't even remember.
We're about to go online and hook Nani up on one.
No, moral of the story is
Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. Go ahead.
Video chat once you've exchanged numbers. So you know the person you've been texting or chatting to and whatever dating site is actually the person, picture, personality. Because like Jay said, catfish is still real. Even though it's like been like 10, 12 seasons of this show, it's still going strong and people ain't doing their homework. And
a
to me,
lot
it's
of people
crazy.
right now have nothing else to do, so they got the time.
That's right. You know what I thought was interesting? I heard from somebody who's from inside the system that people in prison are actually making Facebook, like they're on dating apps. I thought that was really, I don't know if they're using their 1 hour to talk to you, sis. Yo, be real careful, because I really heard that's and mental people that are in mental hospitals are also allowed to communicate because of COVID that way, and they're online. You could be talking to a crazy sis. It's okay to be crazy. That's cool because I'm crazy, but you got to be careful.
I'm not gonna lie. I've gotten messages from guys on dating sites or even on Facebook, and been like, "Oh, I'm locked up. Just want to let you know. I hope that's not, a bother for you." So they upfront about it.
That's fine though, but for the ones that aren't, or that's pretending, I mean, he could be in there for rape. Is that who you trying to be with?
That's why you do background checks and all that garbage.
It's like that show, Love After Lockup. If that's your thing.
Is that the name? Yeah, on WeTV, right? I'm gonna watch that too.
I don't know what channel it's on, but
it's on WeTV.
That is a show. So no judgment if that's where you found your boo.
Yes,
you find love anyway. That's the main thing.
There's a lot of men that probably shouldn't be in there too. Keep an open mind, but don't be too damn open.
And listen to their voice in case that turns you off and you no longer want to talk to them after you thought that they're your husband and they're really hot.
Facts.
What?
Facts.
I want to sleep.
You gotta hear the voice. You gotta hear the voice.
So that's how I feel about, online dating. I like I said, like Nani said, I'm a little impartial. Excuse me. Ooh. Yeah. I'm a little partial. I just feel like when I did try to be open-minded, it was a waste to me. There's actually there's a website to, I'm gonna name the ones that I know that are out so I can I know about Coffee and a Bagel. Here in New York, that's a thing. And I think that's a cute little name.
Coffee meets bagels.
Yeah, that. The bagel meets the coffee. The bagel meets the coffee. You get together, you eat the bagel with the coffee, whatever the fuck. That thing is out there. It's a cute name. Coffeebagel.com, whatever. That.
What do they do? What do you do there?
You meet at a coffee shop. You meet at a coffee shop.
That is not. It's just like a regular dating site. It's just called Coffee Meets Bagels, and it's hooked up to your Facebook.
It's really cute. I did see it on someone's phone. You have BLK, which is for Black people. We're not trying to count you guys out. Actually, it's supposed to be only for Black people.
Majority Black people, but other people are on there.
I mean, the letters are B, L, and K. So I'm under the natural assumption that it was for Black people to meet other Black people, not in a racist way, but just in a more of a specific way. But there are some people that you will find that are there because they like, Black love
or fetishes.
Yeah, ooh, that too. We also have Black Planet is up now, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm about to join that. Not really? For love, just for Black Planet is up and running, and I'm very excited about that.
Like the old school Black Planet?
Yes, it's been remixed, and I kind of want to join it just to see what it looks like. So that's a little plug. Y'all want to send me something? But yeah, Black Planet is definitely out and about. What's the other one that's out? eHarmony. I've never tried. I'm too broke.
Yeah, me neither. Christian Mingle. I haven't done it either.
Christian Mingle.
There's Hinge, and then there's Bumble.
Yeah, I heard Hinge is actually pretty good.
Hold on.
My girlfriend has a relationship almost a year of somebody she met off of that. Go ahead. What were you saying?
No, and my girlfriend recently got engaged to a man she met on Tinder. So
on Tinder?
This is where you do that phase, but they engaged and
yeah. And my girlfriend is engaged from Coffee Meets Bagels.
I thought Tinder was a sex site. Am I wrong? Is that great?
But but
You
that's
think
my whole
everything is
point.
a sex site.
Listen, don't
That's my whole point, is that like she didn't go on Tinder looking to be, you know, a sex object, or, you know, she went there intentionally looking for a husband. The guy she ended up like, I don't even think she was gonna swipe right on him. I think she was gonna swipe left, and then something, because you know, something means
the
God.
feeling. The feeling.
Something told her not you know, swipe right, and then I think like 2 years later they engaged. So it's, you know, we're out here, we judging because we hear about all these things and how it's supposed, or how it is. But if you go in there with the right intention, the right
That's
mind
true.
frame,
That's
looking
true.
for the right things, and
It
then
can be
everything's
successful.
absolutely, and everything's a process of elimination. So you got to, you know, you talking to somebody and it's going good, and then you don't hear from them, then maybe that's not the one, you know. Or maybe you talk a little bit and then it dies down, and then you talk to someone else and everything seems good, and then that person comes back. Like, everything takes time too, and the vibe, the mental vibe level has to be mutual or the same.
You're right. I was very very tunnel vision with how I feel personally for my feelings, but I agree with you. It's a very, very open perspective. It really does depend on who you're talking to, you know, and how the vibe is. A site is just a site. Who you speak to, the connection you have, it doesn't matter. The same way you can meet somebody in church, you meet them in the club, you can meet them in the street, you can meet them parking your car, you can meet them anywhere. So that's a very good point. That's a very good point to make. What'd you say, baby?
I said they're all the same people. They're the same people that's in the grocery store. They're on Tinder. The ones that are on Bumble, they're at the club.
Because I mean, if you go to Walmart and you meet someone at Walmart, you don't give them more or less of a better chance than you meet at someone who's at I don't know, what's one of these
what
stores
about you being at church?
Walgreens or whatever.
You don't think you give someone more of a chance because you met them at church, even though you could get some demons in church? But I think there are some people that think because they met someone in church that means that this person is more, you know, inclined to the same beliefs because you met them at the denomination of the church that you follow. I mean, that's interesting too. That's an interesting thing to think about as well.
But I mean, a lot of women talk about it. Oh, I met this man at church, and you know, this and that and whatever. You know, sometimes they be going from church to church just to, you know, and a lot of it is a facade, because they, you know, they know that they can meet a good, loyal, strong woman at church. Like, so
allegedly,
you just never really know, and everything's just trial, error, and time. Back in the day when adults would be like, just give it time, but like, the fuck, you don't know me. But nah, time is everything. It's crazy, but that's what
timing is everything as well. Yeah.
Yep.
So I just really want to thank you guys for just broadening on that. I know that really wasn't our original video, but the more that we were talking about it and I'm thinking about shooting the shot, more than I thought about shooting the shot, you know, that really made me think about online dating. And it made me think about, you know, seeing someone that you like and you think they may not like you. You'd be surprised how many men that you think that wouldn't give you the time of day that are just dying to meet you for who you are, not what you look like, for your conversation, for your fucking vibe, you know. And I need people to know that that's really important. You know, anybody can be beautiful. Makeup does wonders. But to be truly,
and these filters do wonders too.
Talk about it. But to be truly beautiful on the inside, to have something that you can give to someone when your beauty fades, that is what is most important. And that is what you should be looking for. And that's what somebody should be looking in you. Nadi, what do you want to say?
The only thing I was going to say is that COVID has helped with, since you couldn't go anywhere or do anything, or even like meet people in person, it helped you talk to people. It got back to that stage of actually talking to the time sooner. You knew sometimes sooner that this person is not going to be the person for you, or you shouldn't waste your time, or this person, you might just make a friend out of it. But I felt like that's one benefit of this whole pandemic, is that it forced people to actually talk to one another again, instead of just jumping up and like next thing you know, you're in a relationship and it's like, do I really know this person?
I also think that with COVID, it has allowed people to really get to know themselves. So you end up not wasting that much time on someone that you know isn't good for you, or your vibe, or is not on your energy, because you start being able to analyze, like, hold on a second, this doesn't feel right, or this isn't what I was expecting.
Time has become more precious because with everything and being locked in at home, and now you're really thinking about the person that you want to be with, or the person you want to even become. You know, it's a lot of self-reflection. There are a lot of negative, there are tons of negatives that came from this, but there are some positives. And one of them is being closer to your family. People are spending more time with their kids. People, I've never seen so many motherfuckers in the park walking now. Like it's beautiful. And you know, and it is sad. As a person that lost somebody from COVID that I love dearly, a few, but my cousin, to be a young man, you know, life is very short. Shoot your shot, sis. Shoot your shot. Just do it.
I agree.
Just do it.
And if you don't answer, guess what? Blessed in his
You hear that? Somebody going now. Look at that. Life short. Somebody rolling.
Oh, God.
Everybody ain't for you, and you ain't for everybody.
Just try. And you'd be surprised what you end up with. Just try. So
and if it don't work out, don't blame us.
You can blame me. I'll take the blame for that. Just try. That's all I ask. So that's all I wanted to talk about. Ladies, did you have anything else? I know our time is running out. Did you guys have anything else you wanted to share to our beautiful, wonderful, perfect viewers?
Nah, just, you know, go out there, do what you got to do. Use your what is this word called? Discernment.
It's our word of the week.
Yeah, let us know what works for you. What sites you guys use. If you have any pointers or any other tips that you guys use when dating people.
I'd love to hear about a success story. You know, you mentioned being online. He was fine. He was like, here's a nude. You like?
Be confident.
That's a good one.
Don't let nobody like talk you down and not thinking that you know what you actually want. A lot of people say women don't know what they want. Most time we do. There's a few of us that don't, but for the most part, we know. Don't let nobody talk down to you.
Yes, I agree.
Set your boundaries and your standards. There you go.
Agree. And always remember, there is definitely somebody out there for you.
There's 7 billion people in this world. There's definitely somebody for everybody.
Yes. Online, offline, grocery store, sis, CVS. You going to refill that blood pressure medication because you keep eating fried chicken like Jay. There is somebody for you. And they're going to love you for who you are. And bro, there's a woman for you to love the way that you always wanted to. I really want to stress that more than anything. There's someone for everybody, and you will find them. With that, we are done. My beautiful co-hosts, I love them so much. I do. So without alcohol, these are my beaches. So we're gonna say bye, ladies. This is Three Thick and Thin. Tell them we out here.
Later.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to do that.
Oh yeah,
Facebook, IG, YouTube. We out here.
Wherever she is. Like, follow, subscribe. We out.
Out.
Later. I just want to say for the record that you guys know that it takes me forever to get in here, so you can't fucking rush me in here. The fuck? How do I change it?
Okay, guys. We're about to start our...
Ew, I can't. Who's singing today? Because it's not me.
ThreeThickNThin. Oh my God, what did I put in this drink?
It's your girls from Three Thick and Thin.
Nah, do that shit over. You're not gonna have me looking like a whole crackhead out here.
You the one picking. Go.
And I already started drinking. Sorry.
She's nasty.
Smells like wine.
Hey, welcome to our channel.
We gotta do it over. I was fucking my teeth. Oh my God, look at that. Okay. Sorry.
Would you fucking focus?
Oh my God. All right. I'm sorry.
It didn't even matter what time I got here. I'm still on time.
Okay, one, suck a dick and make sure it's a little one for all that bullshit that you talking. Thank you. Three thick and thin. Wait,
Three thick and thin.
sorry, I gotta do it again. My bad. First, we are going to discuss, I guess. What the fuck are we talking about? Shoot
To
shot.
shoot your shot. To shoot your shot on that, basically.
So, what the fuck was I gonna say? I think. Go ahead.
I didn't hear what she said.
It's the drink.
I
Nice.
said we're all on BLK.
Yeah, holla at us.